applied directly to the forehead. e-rev, applied directly to the forehead.
e-rev is not responsible for any monitor-to-head related injuries. View at your own risk.
Welcome one, welcome all, welcome back to another exciting episode of COD4 here on e-rev TV, as we'll be bringing you guys some more CEVO Open, CEVO A action here. This is going to be Hostile Faction up against Excalibur Gaming here. And again, we just brought you guys the Just Cause project against SureShot. SureShot walked away with that one. 16-13, I believe, is the final score. And that one, pretty close match, Connor. A lot of fun to watch here. Same map, pretty evenly matched teams. Had a lag out that probably could have changed a lot of things there.
Yeah, you know, that lag out with Siege, things could have gone completely different, but you know what, you can't say enough for how SureShot played on defense. They did a phenomenal job, especially turns. Oh, but let's hop into this match.
I've said it once, I'll say it again. Turns won that match for them on defense. He was, what, 34 and like 16 when he was done, Connor? But overall, good job by the SureShot team. Credit is deserved where credit's due, and SureShot outplayed JCP, so congrats to them. And we're here again for the knife round against Hostile Faction and XCG.
Let's go ahead and do a quick roster rundown for XCG, Excalibur Gaming. We have Joe, Sigma, TMP, Chasm, and Jacob for Hostile. We have Phobia, Devin, Chode, iFalcon, and Ethan. Excalibur Gaming had sent me a lovely little breakdown of their team, which I was going to read, but I had a lag out. My COD crashed, so I had to restart my computer, so I apologize for that. This is, I believe, a match by request, so people, if you think we don't cast matches by request, we do. Just keep them on odder times, later times. This is an 11 Eastern match, so when you schedule your matches like that, most of the time if you request, we can cover it, depending on our video casters.
Definitely so. We do by request matches, and you know, with the upturn and downturns of COD4, we'll do more or less depending on how the professional leagues are going. And right now, you know, with Cal out of the picture, CEVO's pretty much where we're at, as well as the GotFrag tournament we just got done casting, which Pandemic took home. And again, we'll keep bringing you guys some COD4 action here. As long as there's COD4 to cast, we'll cast it for you guys until COD6 comes out. And again, we'll be casting COD2 for you guys as well for that North America Cup, so make sure you guys stay tuned for all of that, as well as TF2, CS, Combat Arms, Dota, you know, pretty much anything you guys want to watch, you can watch it here on e-rev TV, and it's going to be a very, very exciting year here at e-rev TV. We're going to have the new COD series, we're going to have a spectator mode for Left 4 Dead, we're going to have 2 new Battlefield games to cast, let's see what else is there, StarCraft 2. There's going to be all kinds of games coming out that are going to be castable, and of course, you will find them here on e-rev TV. And Connor, I'm pretty excited about the StarCraft 2. What do you think?
You know, it's definitely going to be a big thing. The length of time they've been working on that game, it's going to be so well polished and balanced right off the get-go that it's definitely going to be an esports mainstay. But this match has gotten underway as Sigma, the first player to go down for Excalibur, as they are on the harder side. They are on defense, as Phobia into Chasm, Jacob into Phobia, and there we go. We're seeing an auto shotty from the Excalibur Gaming team as Hostile Faction cleans up that first round with Fashion and Authority, losing only one player. So again, Hostile Faction on offense, the easier side, and they take away their first round.
Without a doubt, and again, you know, with the MAV mod, the DAM mod, you saw the auto shotty, as well as the R700 becoming more viable weapons, and some of that has carried over into this pro mod. You do see the auto shotty on occasion, hardly ever see the R700, but the auto shotty is a viable weapon on maps like Bacon and Crash, so you guys will probably see that. We're seeing that tonight. As again, Hostile Faction on the easier side here, showing why, as they are up 4v2 right now. Sigma going to be the last one standing as Cho gets a shot on Joe. It's going to be all up to Sigma here to do something here. We'll find him, see what's happening. He's the scope getting right up through the wall. He's surrounded. Going to jump out, and Iron Falcon put 74U into him there. 0-2 now in favor of the attacking side, and this will be a 15-15 half. So, you know, if you could come out with, you know, maybe even 5 or 4 rounds on the defensive side, depending how prepared you are on that offensive side, Connor, you could be okay. But we just saw in the match between JCP and SureShot, both teams played a phenomenal defense and, just did not have anything going for them on the offensive side whatsoever.
Yeah, I'm watching HostileFaction right now, and like you said, some teams can pull it together on defense, as we saw from JCP and SureShot, but it doesn't seem to be the case for Excalibur Gaming, as HostileFaction is doing a number across this map, but TMP may turn things around, as HostileFaction's 2 players down this round. All 5 players for Excalibur are still up, as it looks like the push from HostileFaction has been slowed down, but Chode with the scope outside the 8 docks, making those crucial picks. Phobia into Chasm, TMP into Chode, so it's a 2-on-3. We have Phobia and Ethan. Last 2 players left, Ethan 1 and 0, Phobia 4 and 2. Guys, we have shoutouts. Remember, pound e-rev on the Game Search Network, and we'll get to the ones we didn't get to last match. So you can stop PM me about that. So 3-on-2, back to the match, as TMP makes this a 3-on-1. Ethan last man standing, and the auto shotty putting him down, making this a 2-1 on the scoreboard. I gotta say, Eric, I'm just wondering if the auto shotty is going to be a match winner for Excalibur.
Oh, I would be, thoroughly excited if that were the case. We'll see what happens, and again, we always like to see shotties in the field. I've missed the shotty thoroughly since COD 2, where that was, you didn't play without a shotgun, period.
That was my gun.
That was, exactly, it was everybody's gun. It was fantastic, so much fun to play with, so much fun to watch, and that game may have been more fun to cast. But again, we'll see what happens with the new COD 6 when it comes out, or COD 4 2, whatever you want to call it, here. And we'll take a look here. The first kill of the round is going to go to HostileFaction. TMP falls, the top fragger there for XCG. Devin going to get another kill on Chasm there, and thus far it's going to be a 5v2 now, as XCG has fallen 2 more players, and there's an auto shotty from Jacob as he answers right back, but he's going to be the last one standing now. 1v3 will find him playing with the gold-plated auto shotty, gets a kill on Ethan, playing inside that A hallway. He's got one on flank here, playing by the back dumpsters on Dog. He's got the bomb being planted at B, 1v2 here, and I tell you, the auto shotty is not the clutch weapon of choice, but he does have an AK-47. As he's going to make his way towards this B site, Connor. And he's going to take his time here, about 32 seconds left on the clock here, going to move around the corners. He knows one of them is going to be peeking him here, and that is going to be Devin. He's going to pre-fire it. Chode's going to be watching it from the back corner. Devin going to get the kill, though, right away. 1-3 in favor of the offensive here. And tell you what, we do have War Room set up. Let's go to Excalibur Gaming's War Room right now and see if they can turn things around.
They spawned.
I'm watching gate.
Nading B-hall. They're pushing up B-hall. I hear him B-hall. Going back to A.
Fucking spam.
Scopes just past past deck.
Getting picked, guys. Need help.
Bathroom! Cabinets!
God damn it.
Man, what's going on?
Alright, we're back to live action. Connor.
Well, it looks like it's Devin and Chode's game. Devin 8-1, Chode 6-1. Chode with the sniper rifle. He's doing a really good job getting those picks. He's getting a lot of rotators, and he's getting a lot of the crosses. He's just taking out Jacob, trying to cross to the A site. But you know what? At this stage, Excalibur might as well wait for the smoke, because Chode's on fire with the sniping. TMP with the nade into Iron Falcon, I believe that is. Devin with the 74U into TMP. So this looks like another hostile round. They aren't doing quite enough on offense. The easier side again, as Excalibur answering right back, making this a 2-on-2. Joe and Chasm, the last 2 players are left for Excalibur Gaming, going up against Chode and Ethan. So it's going to be Chode's round to win, as he gets a kill on Chasm. Now it's a 1-on-2. Joe, last man standing. As he pushes up, he has a little bit of smoke cover, but he may be picked off from Chode, who's waiting for the rotation. Spots Joe, sees him going bathrooms, and it's Ethan with the fake, Joe, will he fall for it? He pushes in, and I believe he's going to come across Ethan slowly now. They're both inching their way around the corner, and there we go. Ethan with the kill, with the round, 5-1 in favor of Hostile.
If XCG isn't careful here, Connor, this one could be out of reach very quickly here. But again, it's not over until it is, in fact, over. On Vacant here, as again, we've seen teams win out on offense, go into overtime, win out in overtime on offense, and go into double overtime. So, it's not unexpected to see a team possibly win every round on the offensive side if they're well prepared and a good team, good chemistry. So we'll see what happens here. But again, pretty much this is going Hostile Faction's way, whichever way they want to take it. But XCG answering back that auto shot. He is no joke, Connor, as he is getting quite a few kills, 6 and 5 now. Second fragger on his team is Jacob with that auto shotty. Devin, last one standing here for Hostile Faction. This should be a Excalibur Gaming round here, as Devin does not have bomb. He's all the way in the short B hallway right now. Has an opponent in the computer room. Has an opponent in the A box room right now, and he has a enemy outside towards the dock area. And thus far, nobody spotted him yet. Chasm still playing outside here. Going to be looking into the A hallway. Devin takes him out. 1v2 here. Jacob with a shotgun playing in mid. He is probably going to get the kill right around the corner here with this this auto shotgun. He's waiting for it as Devin decides to go elsewhere. Heads into the A bomb site. Knows there's got to be somebody there. There's TMP, gets the kill on him. 2-5. A pretty solid defensive round there by XCG.
I don't know if you caught this, Eric. Their entire strategy was that Hostile Factions playing slower on the A site. Let's smoke dock and send all 5 players through the A site and rush out the front of A, and that's what they did. They swarmed into the A hall and they just caught Hostile Faction by surprise. I've never seen a defense strategy quite like that, so it did work out quite well for them. Phobia with the kill into Jacob, and it looks like Hostile Faction's going to say enough of that as they're cleaning up this round. Looks like a team ace, possibly, as Joe is the last man standing in the A site. Bomb's going to go B for sure, as Devin and the rest of the Hostile team just blindly shooting at every wall they can find. Joe with little health left is stuck in the drywall area, and he managed to pick up a kill on Phobia, but not much hope they can walk away with victory on this, as Devin picks up the D kill, and that will make this 2-6 in favor of Hostile.
I'm noticing here, Connor, is very fast rounds, whether they're for the offense or for the defense. They're being played very quickly. Not a whole lot of clutch play going on here. And we'll see if that changes around a little bit. We'll take a look here at the e-rev scoreboard. First double figures of the night go to Devin at 12 and 3 for Hostile Faction. Chode at 9 and 2. 7 from Phobia. Ethan with the 5, and Iron Falcon with the 2. So on the other side, we're going to have Excalibur with TMP at 8 and 6. 7 and 6 from Jacob. 4 from Joe. Chasm with a 2. Sigma with a 1. So some high scores, some low scores in the server right now. Right now, Sigma's ears should be burning as he is 1 and 8, and 2 and 5 from Iron Falcon. You can improve. We'll see if they start playing a little bit better here. Chasm playing back by the back barrels. Bomb is in A hallway. That's Iron Falcon. He's going to be moving towards the bathroom area. Chode on dock. Devin playing in the back hallway. TMP and B. Short B hallway, sorry. Joe still watching the cross from bathroom right now. Firefight going on outside from Ethan. Iron Falcon with a shot into Chasm. Devin into TMP. Ethan still playing in this front dock area. Going to run in and get killed by Joe. As bomb is going to be planted at B here. Joe, last one standing. See if he can stay alive with Devin fighting him. Joe gets the kill on Devin with the deagle there. Nice shot. As he is trying to, right now, deagle the scope from about 200 yards away. That's not a smart call. As Chode is going to retreat and go to cover his teammate at B. Joe going to peek that corner. Iron Falcon with the 47. 2-7 now in favor of this Hostile Faction team.
I've just... if I have to go by my scoreboard, Eric, I have to give Jacob the win just for using the auto shotty. You don't see that too often in Pro Mod. So that's just Add Water's scoreboard, Eric, if you wanted to know. But Hostile Faction definitely doing a number. I have to give major congratulations to Chode, who's just making crucial picks, and he's been getting early picks at the A site almost every round. As Phobia and Chode both pick up kills at the A site. Joe's going to be the last man, or Jacob's the last man standing at the A site, as he pulls up the auto shotty at the A door and picks up a headshot on Phobia. So it's 3-on-3. This could go either way. TMP with a kill into Devin. That could be the round decider as he works his way into the PC hall. bathroom area. Iron Falcon and Chode, last two players left to do it up, as Iron Falcon does have the bomb, so looks like they have decided to go B, but Iron Falcon gonna come across a player right in front of him in the doorway. He's also dealing with another player at the B fence, so B not the best option for them to go right now as they're coming. Oh, and there we go, Chode helping him out with some walling. Gets the kill on TMP, and the plant's going to go down at the B site. Chode throwing an nade, misses a scope shot, and Joe picks up a kill on Iron Falcon, but the bomb has been planted. Chode can walk away with victory here, as he has Jacob and Joe both working the same direction, so he just needs to get one pick, and there is his one pick, and Joe follows him out and gets the kill, so that is going to be an Excalibur Gaming round, as it's one of the few clutch situations we've seen so far in this match.
Diffused.
Definitely so, and that's going to come out in favor of the defense, and they needed it, Connor. 3-7 right now, 5 rounds away from half here, and you know, if you want to have any chance going into the offense, you know, you need to have at least 2 more rounds here from the defensive side. So we'll see if they do any better on offense. We're not sure, as we'll take a look here at the defensive side. We'll take a look here and see what they're going to do. They're waiting on smoke now, Connor. A little too early there as they come out. Joe getting the pick on Joe there, and I don't know, that's probably his 7th or 8th kill just from the cross there, as Falcon is going to get another kill there. TMP into Phobia. TMP falls to Devin immediately afterwards. Auto shotty on the field, takes down Falcon, as Jacob is now on top of his team at 10-8 with that auto shotty on MP Bacon. Chasm going to answer right back into Devin, and Chode getting another kill on Jacob. All up to Chasm here. Going to be up against Chode and Ethan. Chasm playing inside the A-bomb side. Both of his opponents are waiting out outside the dock right now. Ethan peeking in. Chode looking for a kill. I think Chode has spotted him. Cannot get the kill through the pallet area right now. Chasm has been flushed out now. We'll see the bomb go to B. Ethan going to plant the bomb at the B site. If not push here, as he is going to push with the bomb. He's headed towards Joe right now. I'm sorry, Chasm, as he is pushed all the way up into the barrel area. Ethan flanking him right now. Probably going to get the kill right here as he comes around the corner with that 74U. He's baiting him right now as Chode finally gets the kill. 3-8. Ethan decided he didn't want to kill there. And another round for Hostile Faction.
Eric, is it baiting or is it superior teamwork? I'll let you be.
Good teams bait, I guess.
You know, it looked like teamwork to me, Eric. The sniper was just saying, dangling like a worm, saying, no, come over here, while his teammate flanked. That's good baiting. It's not the baiting where your team sniper lets you all die just to pick up kills. As Devin opens things this round with a kill on Chasm, and Joe with the M4 into Ethan around the B hallway, I believe. There's some auto shotty action in the PC hall. Looks like Jacob knows someone's in the bathroom. We have some smokes being thrown at the bathroom. Iron Falcon retreating to kitchen as TMP is walling him up. It's a 4-on-4. Slow down. The pace of this round has slowed down, as it looks like we may see some A action as Chode and Phobia both working the A hall area. Jacob with the auto shotty into Phobia. Last man standing is going to be Chode in a 1v4. Let's go ahead and follow him as he's, I don't think he'll be able to pick up the victory here. He's close to the bomb, but from the looks of these red dots, it looks like Excalibur may know where the bomb is, as TMP had to have heard that weapon switch. As he comes around the corner, spots Chode, but Chode getting the jump on TMP. That's hard to see, especially when you're coming across an MP5 versus an AK-47. The MP5 should win that battle, but didn't happen that way. 1v3, 20 seconds on the clock. I'm just going to go ahead and say there's no way Chode has this, as Jacob with the auto shot, he cleans up that round. It's going to be 8-4. Remember, you don't have to win defense, you just have to make it close.
Yeah, without a doubt. And right now they're not doing too terrible of a job. You know, Hostile Faction came out with a huge lead, and XCG has fought back into this one, so they're not out of it yet. Chode, however, is trying to push him out, as he is 17-4 right now. He has only died the rounds that they have lost. Phobia and Devin getting kills here. TMP falls. Joe, last one standing here. He's going to get a kill on Devin. We'll follow him, see if he's going to be able to do anything else here. Gets a kill on Iron Falcon. It's now a 1v3 now. This is manageable. The bomb is in the B site with him. He is, however, going to be flanked coming from their spawn area right now. He hears them. Can he get the kill here? He's firing. He's almost dead. Can he get the kill? Chode with the scope from the gate area. 9-4 now. As what does that make? It's 13 rounds, 2 rounds left here in the half. As Connor and I are going to pass math class this year.
You know what? Here's what XCG needs to do. They need to not cross the A site without smoke. Chode's been picking up rounds. That last round he picked up 3 scope kills, 2 kills on the cross, and he picks up a team kill this round. But well, he redeems himself with a kill on TMP, but you know, Excalibur has no answer for Chode. He's just doing an awesome job, a beastly job with that scope. He's like a big angry fire truck as Jacob and the auto shotty take down Devin. It's a 2-on-3, but Chode's still alive for his team with the first 20 bomb in this server, 20-4. Very nice score if you equate it down to a ratio. So let's go ahead and keep the action on Chode, as I believe he did spot someone in the B site, or in the A site. Joe's the only one in the A site, though. He's hugging the front crates of the A site, so he's waiting on someone to come A-hall or just wander their way into the front of the A site. So looks like HostileFaction definitely taking their time working on picks, but Iron Falcon may get caught with the bomb. Oh, Cho gets the kill on Joe. So now it's going to be a 2-on-2. Bomb's going down. Iron Falcon and Cho doing some teamwork as Iron Falcon rotates towards the A hallways, looking cabinets, looking for someone to peek. Gets the kill on Chasm, making this a 1-on-2. Jacob, last man standing, spots Chode. He's battling Chode around the water truck. Manages to pick up the kill with the auto shotty. He also has a 74U now. Auto shotty 74U combo. Iron Falcon, Jacob, 23 seconds on the clock. Iron Falcon just needs to play the time, picks up the kill on Jacob, and cleans up that round. Score is gonna be 4-10. You know, Eric, have we been to HostileFaction's war room?
I don't believe so. Let's go there now.
Just kidding. Dude, I'm assist king, bro. You could be my Karl Malone. I hit you dead.
What's that? Bitch.
Bathroom one. Oh, I hope he comes now, Dev.
Please kill that kid.
Alright, take the bomb B. Take the bomb B.
No, don't. He's sitting in the spawn. In back spawn.
Yeah, he's sitting spawn.
It's running. He's coming mid. Oh, he's at box.
Hope Phobia gets knifed.
Yeah, me too.
Oh shit.
Oh, you are an a-hole.
Take that shit.
They're behind you, bro.
Oh, you're done. You're done.
Oh. Just good.
Done. Good game.
Alright, we'll come back to live action. That's going to be good half. Last round of the half will go to Excalibur Gaming. Connor, 5-10. They're not standing too terribly here, but I do have to give the momentum here to JCP. But thus far,
JCP.
player of the match. I'm sorry. HostileFaction, my mistake. As we just got out of the JCP sure shot match. My apologies. I do have to give the advantage here to HostileFaction as they played pretty dominantly here, and we'll see if they can continue to bring that forward in the second half. And overall, I mean, pretty much the numbers for the HostileFaction team has been phenomenal across the board compared to that of XCG, except for the auto shotty from Jacob, which is just freaking awesome.
Yeah, you know what, especially using a gold-plated auto shotty, but we're going to be looking at Chode for making some big shots, and there you go, Chode into Jacob. Jacob, I think, was scoping for his team, or no, actually he's pushing Doc, but Excalibur does have a scope. Let's see who that could be. You know, it's going to be Sigma, who's the lowest scorer in the server, 2-13, not doing particularly well. He must be kicking himself. His team is 4-3 in CEVO standing, so if they don't win this, they may not get a playoff shot. They may not be in that top 16 spot, as Iron Falcon into Chasm. This looks like a hostile match. Joe and TMP both pick up kills, though, bringing this back to an even game. 3v3. Sigma needs to pick up the pace. He needs to get some of these picks. If he's going to be the scope, he needs to do some damage. We do still have Chode up for Hostile as Iron Falcon kills Joe. Chode peeking the A site, peeking the dock. And I don't think he's going to find anyone, as Sigma managed to pick up an AK-47, and he's just picking his way, walling his way to victory, or attempting to, as TMP into Iron Falcon, and they are going to rotate this B, but they don't even have the bomb. The bomb has been dropped A hall, if this map isn't deceiving me. 26 seconds, not a lot of time to work with. Excalibur's going to have to go A at this stage, or they can run B. It looks like Sigma may run B if he goes now. But there you go, Phobia gets the kill on Sigma, and this round will go to Hostile Faction. Unless TMP can pick up this kill in the last 8 seconds, all Chode has to do is sit down and they will win. And he's just realized that. And looks like Hostile walks away with victory on this round, score 11-5.
That was a little bit of a dumb play there by Chode. He's lucky he didn't get killed there when he double peeked that. But I understand why he did. But that's a round there for Hostile Faction, and we'll take a look at the XCG offense here. It looks like TMP, Chasm, and Jacob headed towards A. Joe and Sigma taking the long way around to get a scope shot off here, as he is just now entering the scoping lanes at the A site. As he fires randomly, gets nothing. Phobia into Chasm, TMP into Phobia, Chode into Sigma. And Sigma's going to want to forget this night, Connor, as he is 2-15 right now. Chode on top of his team at 24-6, doing very well. Iron Falcon with a deagle into Joe. Jacob falls to Devin, 12-5, and that was a very decisive round there coming from Hostile Faction. And you know, you got to see these players, Chasm and Sigma, got to pick it up for their team here if they want to have any chance of coming back in the second half. They got to get fragged.
You know, I was watching that round, and TMP Excalibur had a good strategy. They smoked A hall, and TMP rushed and got into the back of the A site, back A barrels, picked up a kill on Haas on I believe it was Devin, but he got deagled, outshot by Chode. So again, they need the low fraggers to pick up the pace, and they need to find the mission to Chode, who's been doing damage with that scope, as the score is now 13-5 in favor of Hostile Faction. This looks like they could walk away with victory. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes 16-5.
Yeah, momentum's definitely swinging their direction. Let's go to Excalibur Gaming's War Room.
He's there. He's down.
Come on, push up now.
Bathroom.
One bad.
A hall. 2 A hall.
Bathroom.
Okay. Listen, guys. If you guys are just
XCG versus Hostile Faction here, and Sigma's gonna be the last one to fall there. And yeah, Connor, this one's going 16-5. I'd be surprised if XCG gets another round here.
Well, I think Sigma needs to drop the scope, which is what he's done. He's now picked up an auto. You know, he didn't do anything with the scope at all for those 5 rounds that he had it. So you're better off with the machine gun, just spraying and praying, than you are scoping. As this is a 3-on-3, as Devin makes it a 3-on-2. This could be a Hostile Faction round, as it's gonna weigh on TMP. TMP and Joe, last 2 left. As TMP goes down to Ethan, walling him from drywall. Joe into Devin. Joe 1v2 Ethan, Iron Falcon, last 2 left for Hostile Faction. So Joe working his way outside the B site. He doesn't have the bomb. Bomb's in A, but I don't think Hostile Faction knows that. Ethan and Iron Falcon both somewhat working together, and again, I'm not sure if they know where this bomb is, as Joe's working his way into the A site. Also, Ethan does have the bomb spotted, as he's on an interesting spot on top of that dumpster, picks up the kill, making this 15-5. 1 round, Hostile Faction in the 15 spot, 1 round away from winning this, and it's gonna take a miracle for Excalibur Gaming to come back.
Well, you've got one player positive on the Excalibur Gaming team. You have TMP at 19 and 17. Next closest two are -1, and then you have 2 players at 6 and 20 from Chasm and a 3 and 18 from Sigma. And then you take a look at the Hostile Faction, and they've got every player positive except for one, and that is Phobia, 14 and 18, still in double digits. So definitely outscoring their opponents tonight here on MP Bacon and CEVO A. And we'll take a look here as XCG playing this one slow. They know this is it, as this is the tie round. Iron Falcon with the kill on Joe there to start this round off. And we'll find Chasm has the bomb. He's playing dangerously close to the front edge. He's going to get walled there. He rushes in. He's going to flash the back, try to get a kill. Sigma gets a kill on Joe into Jacob. And they're getting surrounded now as it's a 2v4. Chasm going to get a kill. Devin into Sigma. Last one standing is Chasm. He gets a headshot with the Deagle. It's going to be a 1v2 now, so he's going to be peeked from behind by Iron Falcon. That's good game. 16-5 in favor of Hostile Faction.
I could see Excalibur without those 2 players really playing better. I mean, it's easy to say that, but Sigma and I forgot the last player, but they're just like lead weights, just dragging a surviving plane crash victim to the bottom of the ocean. I was thinking of a good one that'd make you laugh, Eric, and that's like
Thank you, Connor. Thank you, sir. As again, that'll do it for our 2 matches tonight. We got a ton of shout-outs to go through. First match, JCP won against, Sure Shot won against JCP. I believe 16-13, and this one you just watched went in favor of Hostile Faction, 16-5. So pretty different matches there, Connor, as CEVO A is about to wrap up and head to playoffs. We'll be covering as much of that as we can for you guys. Connor, I've got a crap load of shout-outs here, so I'm going to run through what I've got here, and then you can run through what you've got. Got one here from Binary Zach. Says, shout out to my boy EBK. Hope you feel better, and make sure you throw everything up. Good plan. One through from Uzi, who is in response to our Pop-Tart question. Says, Twinkies for the win. I thought I would boost my ego a little bit by saying these fabulous Hostess Twinkies helped me double twink my way to victory tonight with a 35 bomb. That's fantastic. Let's see, one here from Firestorm. Fruity says, a fruity Pop-Tart, how about kiwi? You know, I'm still sticking with a banana Pop-Tart. One here from Hostile Faction. That's true, but they're furry, and I don't like furry things. One here from Shoutout, I agree, Ethan cheats. That is from Moth from Hostile Factions. Vodka says 16-14, Sure Shot turns cheats. Turns again on top of his team, do a phenomenal job. One here from Iron Falcon. Shout out to Sure Shot, because Hill always skips teams and thinks he's good, hence their weakest link, go Sure Shot. Also shout out to Wojo and a sexy voice and beer drinking abilities. One here from Dark, LOL, says Coca-Cola flavored Pop-Tarts. I would be interested in that, although I'm a Pepsi man. One here from Dark LOL again. Shout out to Exy, I will make your dream come true. You know what I'm talking about. One here from Tanuma, happy. I give you a shout out, stop now. Two, just add water. I just love random conversations. You have no idea. One from Rudolph here. Quit casting these shitty teams like Excalibur and Hostile and cast some real teams. Thanks. Cast Madcap First Rated Generation Sunday. R. He says, I don't know who you are and I think you're terrible. One here from Nix. Says, shout out from Devin, LOL. I promise you at least 35 honey bun. These kids are about to get birdied. One from Sigma. That's just a little information about the server. One from her from OTB Iowa. Shout out to Wyoming. Damn straight. One here from our son Keelak. Shout out, I'm French. I'm sorry. One here from Beja. Shout out to Connor. Fire trucks are serious business. This is true, but so are gigantic purple dogs. One here from MNN Braxa. Shout out to Uzi, AK Double Twink and Twinkie Mastermind, and shout out to Warlord, making everyone good. And last one from Sure Shot Relay. Don't hate me, Eric. I still love you. I still love you. It's okay. And let's see. That's gonna be it for me, Connor. What do you got?
I had a lot of shout-outs that made me feel important, but then my COD4 crashed and I have to restart my computer, so now I feel like a small little man. So let's go to what I have. I have one here from EBK. Shout out to Phobia for having more than 3 kills at half. I believe he actually had 15 by the match end, EBK. So, well, let's have another shout out here from Firestorm Damage. Shout out to Ethan for losing Firestorm. It's only CEVO match this season. Not sure what that's in reference to. And a shout here from Triple 20. Give me a kitty. So I'm gonna meow like a cat. Hold on. And that's my cat noise. And you know, Eric, you said something about giant purple dogs. What happens if Clifford the big red dog were to meet this giant purple dog?
They would probably dance. I don't know. Connor, do you remember playing Red Rover, Come On Over when we were kids? That was a fun time.
Eric, I didn't know you. You're someone I know on the internet. Let's keep it that way.
Yeah, you don't let Connor Parker fool you. We have met IRL, and it was
WSVG. WSVG!
Yeah, WSVG 2007. Thank you, Ted Audie. You're the only reason I got to meet Connor Parker. But, yeah, that's gonna do it for us tonight, as I don't have any more shout-outs. Connor is lonely. And, Mayday, you have any last words here? Fucking sweet. Oh, there's Mayday.
Yeah, I'm here.
Alright. Well, we're gonna call this, oh, go ahead.
No.
I got a new twist. Banana cupcakes.
Hmm.
I've had those before. They are quite delicious.
Now, did you have banana cupcakes or banana nut cupcakes? Because that's totally different.
I think we're gonna want to sit on that. That's a whole can of worms.
Right. I don't want to hear about you nutting on any banana cupcakes, because I mean, yeah, we're just wandering down the wrong path.
Okay, I'm gonna put an end to this night, as this has been one of the weirdest nights in e-rev history. As I mean, we casted for like 45 minutes without a match because JCP and Sure Shot couldn't get their shit together, and then we saw phenomenal play by the Sure Shot team. Turns in particular did a phenomenal job for them. They came out on top against JCP, and then we saw Hostile Faction just steamroll over the Excalibur Gaming team tonight. And I need to go to sleep or something because my brain's melting from what's happened tonight, and we apologize. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Shout out to our sponsors at Access Pro. Check them out at Access-Pro on the Game Surge Network, as well as Access-Pro.com. Great servers, great bandwidth, phenomenal shit. Make sure you guys check them out. They're doing a lot for us, so help them out, help e-rev out, and we'll stay going for you guys. And that's about all I got. So Connor, any closing words?
No, but keep on the watch out for fire trucks. They're out there.
Yeah, be wary of fire trucks. I'm going to stop this before it goes any further. So good night, people. We're out of here.
E-rev applied directly to the forehead. E-rev applied directly to the forehead.
e-rev is not responsible for any monitor to head-related injuries. View at your own risk.
E-rev